63 light-years from Earth, there's a planet that glows blue. Not the blue of ice or methane, the blue of silicate, glass, suspended high in the atmosphere, scattering light in the same way our own sky does. From a distance, it looks like something we have been searching for since we first pointed telescopes at other stars. It is not. On HD 189733b, winds exceeding 5,400 miles per hour sweep molten glass sideways through the sky, 7 times the speed of sound. An atmosphere of razors, moving faster than any weather system ever recorded. In 30 years, we have confirmed more than 6,000 planets beyond our solar system. We went looking for a second Earth. What we found instead is a catalog of worlds so extreme they make the harshest places in our own solar system seem hospitable. But the most unsettling discovery was not a world shaped by fire or wind. It was what we found orbiting a dead star. HD 189733b was one of the first exoplanets ever studied in detail. It orbits its star in just 2.2 Earth days, so close that it is tidally locked. One hemisphere permanently baked, the other in endless night. The day side reaches 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. In 2013, observations from the Hubble Space Telescope confirmed what models had predicted. Its atmosphere contains clouds of silicate condensate at high altitude, scattering blue wavelengths of starlight in a cruel imitation of an ocean world. Imagine approaching it from deep space. At first, you would see a pale blue point, no different from how Earth looks from far away. As you drew closer, the blue would deepen, the disk would grow, and for a moment, it might feel like arriving somewhere familiar. That illusion would not survive the first layer of atmosphere. What looked like home is one of the most violent weather systems ever observed on any world. "640 light-years from Earth, another gas giant takes the hostility further. WASP 76b is also tidally locked. Its day side, permanently turned toward its host star, reaches temperatures above 4,300 degrees Fahrenheit. At that heat, metals that exist as solid rock on Earth, including iron, become gas. Atmospheric winds carry that iron vapor from the scorching day side toward the cooler night side. In 2020, a team using the espresso spectrograph on the Very Large Telescope detected the spectral signature of iron at the planet's evening boundary, present on one side, absent on the other. The leading interpretation, though still debated, is that as temperatures drop on the night side, the iron condenses and falls. Not water, not acid, iron, raining from the sky. By morning, the cycle resets. The iron is swept back into the furnace to be vaporized again. An endless loop of destruction and reformation, driven by a temperature difference of nearly 2,000 degrees between one hemisphere and the other. No season, no variation. Just a planet locked in the same violent day, forever. But these worlds, at least, make a kind of violent sense. They are gas giants parked too close to their stars, heated beyond recognition. What comes next does not follow that logic. KELT 9b, 670 light-years from Earth, is hotter than most stars in the Milky Way. Its day side reaches approximately 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature, hydrogen molecules in the atmosphere are torn apart, broken into individual atoms by sheer thermal energy. Winds carry those atoms to the night side, where they cool just enough to recombine into molecules. And when the cycle pushes them back to the day side, they are ripped apart again. An atmosphere caught in a perpetual loop of molecular destruction and reassembly. Its year lasts roughly 36 hours, and the radiation from its host star is slowly stripping the planet away. Kelt 9b is not just extreme, it is temporary. But not every terrifying world burns. Tres 2b reflects less than 1% of the light that reaches it. Darker than coal. Darker than any planet or moon ever measured in our solar system. A Jupiter-sized sphere of near-absolute blackness, orbiting just 3 million miles from its star. Its atmosphere exceeds 1800 degrees Fahrenheit, too hot for the reflective clouds that give other gas giants their glow. Scientists suspect the darkness comes from vaporized sodium, potassium, or gaseous titanium oxide, but no single chemical fully accounts for it. If you were approaching it in the dark, you would see almost nothing. Only a faint, deep red glow bleeding from the heat of its own atmosphere. The only evidence that something is there at all. And then there are the dead worlds. In 1992, astronomers detected something that, by every known model, should not have existed. Planets orbiting a pulsar. PSR B1257+12 is a neutron star, the ultra-dense remnant of a dead star. It is roughly 12 miles across, yet it contains more mass than our Sun, compressed into a sphere smaller than a city. It spins more than 160 times per second, sweeping beams of radiation through space with each rotation, like a lighthouse running at impossible speed. The cataclysm that created it should have obliterated everything in the system. And yet, 3 worlds remain. They are not survivors of the original star. They formed after the death, assembled from the debris of the cataclysm itself, built from wreckage into new bodies that now orbit a corpse. No magnetic field protects them. No atmosphere could endure the radiation that washes over them with every rotation of the pulsar. They are among the first exoplanets ever confirmed by science, and they orbit one of the most violent objects in the galaxy. Less than 0.5% of known pulsars host planets. These 3 exist anyway, circling the dead, bathed in light that was never meant to sustain anything. In 6,000 worlds, this is what we have found. Glass driven sideways at 7 times the speed of sound. Iron falling from the sky. Atmospheres hotter than stars. Planets darker than coal. And worlds that orbit the dead. And then there is Earth. A world where water falls as liquid, not as acid, not as molten metal, not as shards of glass. Where the atmosphere carries oxygen instead of vaporized iron. Where a magnetic field holds back the radiation that would sterilize the surface in hours. Where the temperature difference between the hottest desert and the coldest pole is smaller than the swing wasp 76b experiences between noon and midnight on a single day. Where rain falls gently enough to stand in, and wind moves slowly enough to breathe through. Among everything we have cataloged, nothing resembles this. Not one world in 6,000. The most violent force on the surface of this planet was never the weather. It is the only species that knows how rare this place is, and how little else the universe had to offer.